back to Odense. And first round action here at the Denmark Open. Next up, we have men's singles, and it is the former champion, Anders Antonsen. Won this title 4 years ago up against Toma Junior Popov in a repeat of the European Championship final from earlier this year. So most of today's matches are from the bottom half of the draw. And of course, with Anders Antonsen being the number 2 seed, he is right at the bottom of this draw.
From France, Toma and Popov. And this opponent.
So here comes
Antonsen.
Toma Junior Popov. And the former champion, Anders Antonsen. Eighth appearance at his home event for Anders Antonsen, whereas just a 5th appearance for Toma Junior Popov.
Black or red? Red for you. Which side? This side. Have a good match.
So I believe that Toma Junior Popov either chose to serve or receive, and I have a feeling it was receive.
I didn't catch that. I was focused on Antonsen choosing ends.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Vi minder lige om, at der ikke må fotograferes med blitz i handen, og I skal passe på, at lygterne ikke er tændt på telefonerne. Kindly remind you that no flash photography is allowed.
So a repeat of the European Championship final. 26 years of age, turned 26 last month, did Toma Junior Popov, born in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, because his father used to play for Bulgaria before switching allegiance and playing for France. Very tall athlete, as you can see, just over 6'5". He's even taller than Victor Axelsen. So probably the tallest singles player at the moment on the world top 50. So to the former champion, Anders Antonsen, 27 years of age, from Aarhus, and that equates to 6'1". Well, actually, I've got him down at 186, which is 6'1". He actually went down one place on the world ranking published yesterday, down to number 4, but as you can see, has been as high as 4 consecutive weeks from this time a couple of years ago. He's been in 4 finals already this year, has Anders Antonsen, winning the Malaysian Open. That was a Super 1000 event, the Indonesia Masters, and that gold in the European Championships. So our umpire for this one is from Greece.
Ready to play.
So this a 10th meeting between these two players. All previous 9 have been won by Antonsen. And the last time they met was indeed the final of those European Championships earlier this year. They were staged in Germany in the city of Saarbrücken.
Put the handle of the bag inside, please. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Toma Junior Popov, France. And on my left, Antonsen, Denmark. Antonsen to serve. Love all. Play.
So the former champion, Antonsen, getting this first round encounter underway in a repeat of the European Championship final from earlier this year. Christoph Popov and Toma Junior Popov, of course, the best known, probably, players from France at the moment, perhaps until the Japan Open recently, Steen, where
Yeah, that's right.
Alex Lenier unexpectedly actually won the title. That was a 750 event.
And we're going to have a couple of France-Denmark encounters here in the men's singles, as Lanier is scheduled to play Victor Axelsen in the second round match tomorrow.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people looking forward to that.
Exactly.
Correction in. 2 love. Play.
Oh, indecision there from Popov. Well, we had a good, quick glimpse there of the Antonsen coaching bench, and of course his brother is taken over as his head coach.
And the other was his mental coach, Sveno Sorensen. He's coach as well in the second Danish elite training center in Aarhus, where we played the Thomas and Cup. Good deception.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And also good defense from Popov.
What do you think Popov's strengths are, Steen, as a player?
Obviously, he's a very powerful player. Got a really, really good smash. And one of the few players that are dangerous in slow playing conditions, alongside Victor Axelsen and Li Xijia. Really got the power to put it away, but I think he's actually developed his game very nicely. His offense got more variations in, and I also think his defensive footwork on the backcourt for players as tall as him and Axelsen and Li Xijia, the front court play is always a little bit of a challenge if they're under pressure. Look at that. That was a good one, though.
What do you mean if they're forced to take it late when you say under pressure?
If they're forced to take it late on the front court, that's there's a lot of body weight that they have to break in the lunging situations.
Well, both these players played in Paris 2024. Antonsen reached the quarter-final. He lost out to Li Xijia, who went on to win the bronze medal. And Toma Junior Popov made the last 16, which was a big surprise. Incidentally, he also lost to Li Xijia.
Service over.
But he was in a group with Anthony Sinishuka Ginting. And he lost that group decider in 3 games. Ginting to the man on court in 1 hour and 27 minutes. I thought that was one of the big surprises.
It was. Came into the Olympics with a lot of confidence, I suppose. Qualified last minute by beating Victor Axelsen in the semi-final of the European Championships. Toma Popov knocking his kid brother out of the singles qualifiers, and then eventually qualified together with him in the doubles. There was a little bit of an awkward shot there from Antonsen. Didn't get the right length on his shot, Toma Popov, but it somehow became efficient. There is kid brother Crystal Popov alongside Mia Blichfeld, who is living with Toma Popov now in France, in Fos-sur-Mer near Marseille. Wide.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah. Good lift.
Oh, that was a good backhand to get himself out of trouble from Popov, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
9-7.
That one.
Yeah. Good length. And we think from the matches that we've seen that he's playing a little bit up against the drift.
Thank you.
Toma Popov.
Longest rally so far. Yes, you felt it was quite severe, the drift, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw especially one of the early matches where Yu Jiamin created a bit of a surprise, defeating Akane Yamaguchi. It was very distinct that Antonsen, if the drift is as it was in that match, now is playing with the drift and have to be a little bit careful to put pressure on the backcourt of Toma Junior Popov.
9-7.
Yeah, of course, Akane Yamaguchi, who you've just mentioned, she's a former champion here. Won 3 years ago and out in the first round.
Yeah.
Wow.
10-7.
Got the net cord.
Play.
And considering Anders Antonsen was 3-love up in this Steen, this is...
Yeah, 10-4 since then.
Yeah. (11-7) at the mid-game interval, a 4-point advantage to Toma Junior Popov against the 2020 winner
Ja, så kan han ligge og lave de
here in
hurtige der,
Denmark,
snakker med
the
siderne der. Stadigvæk for bagbanen med en gang, og
Anders
så når den dumper så
Antonsen.
lidt blødere, så den dumper helt ned, så han skal under den, så han ikke kan lave de der flader der.
Det er kun en enkelt bold, hvor han har spillet det der med tæt, hvor langt tæt.
Ja, han sætter der ikke af på noget på nettet. Det er de der tryk ned i hjørnet, han arbejder med, ikke? Stadigvæk tur for bagbanen med. Jeg synes også nogle gange, du kan også godt prøve at få en clear med dernede fra. Stå ovenpå. Ikke?
Der er ikke så mange af de der løft, jeg får, hvor man sådan...
Nej, det er med på.
Men
Court 1, 20
jeg står
seconds.
for vildt og
Court
Ja.
1, 20
Ja.
prøv at tage det
seconds.
helt ned.
Ja.
Всичко по-различно, няма какво ти пълна главата. Жестионът ти е супер, просто въби уверен в себе си. Като го стикаш един път назад, втори път назад, като играе веднага на филето или диагонална мрежа, вкарай го напред. И когато си спокоен, си високо на мрежата, взимай мрежа спокойно. То ще го дигне след това.
11-7.
Не се дърпе назад, защото той, даже като го боксираш, иска ти играе пак диагонал на филето. Не дига перото. Не иска да те префърли за сега. Затова бъди спокоен.
So play resumes after the mid-game interval. Both sets of coaches, coaches related to the player on court.
Yeah, it's a family affair.
Yes. Yeah. Good play by Antonsen. Did you get to hear what his older brother Kasper was saying?
Yes. I think the main thing was that the shots, the flat blocks into the mid-court area or just below, around the first service line or past the first service line, they were too flat, and that gave initiative to Popov, who could push Antonsen to the rear court corners. So the idea was to get it to drop closer to the net. And then he felt that he was a little bit too eager and had taken some a little bit wild smashes where he wasn't in position and so on.
8.
The lift was short. Oh, gosh, he did well there, Antonsen.
That's perhaps one of the areas
9,
where
12.
Toma Popov could get even better. The follow-ups from his smashes, I suppose, with that big hammer throughout his younger years, he hadn't had to follow up too much because
That's a good
it's
point.
very often a winner. So as you sort of get higher up in the ranks, people are getting more smashes back, and the way you continue after the smash becomes more important.
This might just be the longest rally now. No, that went in the bottom of the net. And it's interesting, Steen, given what you said, that older brother Casper had said to him about, felt he would be over-eager on the smashes. Don't you think he's gone a little bit the opposite way? Don't you think Antonsen is a little bit passive in that rally?
Yeah, but I think he had reasonable control over the rally. He was pushing his center of play a little bit forward, and it seems like he got it under control.
Well, it certainly was the longest rally so far, 50 shots.
Right.
11, 12.
4 of the 5 points since the mid-game interval.
Yeah, and Popov hasn't really been able to play himself into some good attacking positions here.
Popov's hardly playing to the back of the court.
Exactly, and I don't think that's good for him.
No, because he's hitting against the drift, isn't he?
Yeah, and we heard the coaching. We had the benefit of hearing the Danish coaching. That was what troubled Antonsen when he was being pushed to the backcourt corners, or rear court corners.
So back level.
And
5 of the 6 points now.
I saw the match in Finland where Antonsen played against Alex Lanier, and he had a lot of trouble scoring. It was slow playing conditions there, but Antonsen had a lot of trouble scoring from the backcourt. So for Popov, it's about neutralizing Antonsen, make him work the long distances between, in my opinion, the long forehand corner and then either of the 2 net corners, getting them
12,
as close to the net as possible. If he only plays the front court, then I'm certain that Antonsen, with his great tactical awareness, will take over the control of the match.
It's gone wrong. Well, this is a most definite shift in momentum. Six of the 7 points since the mid-game interval.
It's gone long.
service over, 30, all.
It was a vicious deflection, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hitting the top of the tape.
Yeah, that's the difficulty for Antonsen, finding the back line. They talked about that as well in the coaching, that he needed to play the back line to make the court big for Popov. No chance of killing that one.
Oh, that's a misjudgment. That's landed in.
16-30.
And that's exactly what we saw in that women's singles between Yeo and Yamaguchi. They left so many shots on the near side of the court here, and they all stayed in.
Yeah.
So you've got to be absolutely certain. Most likely it's the flat trajectory that can take it out. So now 4 straight points to Popov. Yeah.
Toma. Toma.
Just wide. Always challenging. I don't think he'll win that challenge, do you, Steve?
It looked wide, but we're a little bit at an odd position.
Yeah, a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
Right behind the court. No, it's clearly out. I
Challenge
thought it was.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 14-17.
Plays as an independent player now. Antonsen is not part of the Danish national setup. Same as Axelsen, they're both independent.
Service over. 18-14.
It's a good smash. Oh, goodness. I was about to say that's well up from Antonsen. And it didn't go over.
He's facing from Japan.
2 points away from the opening game.
Toma. Anas. Toma. Anas. That takes too long to walk around.
Yeah, with the good umpiring. Umpire saying you're taking too long in between points, you're wandering round. Push wide. Well, this is extraordinary. 8 of the last 9 points to Popov. And game point opportunities. 6 of them. That's landed in. And the opening game, 21-14 to Toma Junior Popov of France. And there's a bit of a stunned silence behind this court. Of course, there's 3 courts in action, so fans are still watching some of the action on the other courts, but there's a bit of a stunned silence here. That's way in.
Vi skal sørge for, at vi ikke kommer til at spille passivt heroverfra. Vi ikke bare står og spiller den. Så tænker vi skal spille bagbane, og så spiller vi den bare op, ikke? Der skal bide i, når vi spiller den dernede. Vi kan trykke okay meget til den. Stadigvæk okay de der, hvor vi spiller den lidt kortere, hvor vi dumper den lidt kortere, så han ikke har svært ved at lave de der tryk ned i hjørnet. Ikke? Hvis
Og
vi
det er det, han vil gøre. Tryk mod hjørnerne, så vil han stå klar på, at jeg bare blokker dem.
Ja.
Gør det svært for ham. Det handler om, at vi skal håndtere simpelthen og baglæns hele tiden.
Vende og dreje ham, så han lige skal strække sig efter dem, ikke? Bagbanen med, men det med bid i.
Så kan jeg godt lide, hvis jeg er lidt under. Eller også nogle gange, når jeg er herfra, så kan jeg spille meget tæt. Så han kommer op og tager nettet, og så kan jeg spille den store.
Præcis. Benene med ind i bagbanen, eller ind i forbanen, ikke? Hurtige fødder.
Faren, det er at blive for passiv.
Ja, præcis.
Og store ting, vi bare skal spille.
Præcis. Vi skal spille højt tempo, ikke? Og stor bane. Okay? Kom så.
Като го избуташ един път, после пак на филето. Избуте го един път и тогава на мрежата. Разбираш ли? Да не само да играеш филе-фонкур. И когато застанеш с краката от тази страна, с мача върви сега. Тук парата с теб. От тук от скок или диагонал, или права. В средата виж всичко вади. Всичко е тук, не си клин, пара всеки път ги вади. Няма смисъл да го трескаш в средата. Насочи си, задърж хубаво и си насочи перата, като един пръв. Защото тук няма да излезе. Тук бухни хубаво, стъпи далече с крака, отскочи си насочи перата. И това. И след това готов след това. Тук важното е да се концентрираш в тези шибаните разигравания. Пинидите да ги правиш. Дръж играта и ще дебнеш в момента, в който ще...
So one game to the good, Toma Junior Popov against the number 2 seed, Antonsen. 21-14, having been 12-13 adrift. So, older brother Kasper, his advice, he was talking something about the tempo, wasn't he?
Yeah, they're really alert to the fact that Antonsen must not become too passive from a Danish perspective. And they want to put pressure on the backcourt of Toma Popov, but it has to have bite, Kasper, the older brother, emphasized.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I alluded to it in the opening game. After one rally, I thought that Anders had gone a little bit passive.
Yeah, exactly. This is the best weapon for Anders Antonsen. That's his cross smashes, his straight smashes. Is not that powerful. And then he can hope that Toma Popov can't control the length of his shot, so he gets some shorter lifts. That's a good one. That's a good shot from Toma as well in the front court.
Wow.
One of the first ones that I've seen today that's gone long with that trajectory on.
1-2.
Yeah, it was a good call by the line judge.
Thank you, line judge. Toma court. One, two.
Oh, that's loose.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Anders said in the interval, that he still wanted to have these soft-paced shots that crosses the net and drops down tightly, so forces Popov to take a long step, launch deep. And that's exactly what happened here.
Is taking that awfully late. Simply can't afford that, can you?
No.
Not at this elite level. Yeah, look where Antonsen's played that from. Barely half court.
Good shot again.
5-1. Service over. 2-5.
Challenge by Toma Popov at the net.
Backed off a little bit, hadn't it?
Yeah, he did, but that's, I think, because previously it's been a lift normally on that situation. So this time Popov played back at Antonsen. Next time he's got to be much more careful, because I'm certain that Antonsen will have a lot more focus on the top of the tape.
Service over. 3-6. Toma.
Well, as far as this man is concerned, it's his fourth tournament since the Olympic Games. Only won one match in that interim period.
Toma Popov.
Toma Popov.
Yeah, they've approached the post-Olympics very differently. Popov and his family went on vacation for 3 weeks, whilst Antonsen went straight on to play Japan Open. And
Yeah, where he lost in the first round,
Yeah.
number 2 seed.
said he was happy to get started early after the Olympics. He wasn't reaching his goals at the Olympics, so it was good for him to get back to tournament play again.
Service over.
I have to say I was a little misleading there, because he did retire with a shoulder injury, didn't he?
That was in Japan, that's right.
Japan, yeah.
That's right. He got it on the flight to Tokyo.
Good gracious.
So, yeah. Not sure
What
exactly
was he doing on the flight?
I don't know. I don't know. Sleeping in an odd position.
Flapping his wings?
Yeah. Something wrong with Antonsen's racket. He suspects that it's broken. He nicely takes a new one, because if it is indeed broken, then it could cost a point if it
Yeah.
destroys mid-rally.
Play.
Lucky net court. Oy. That's a corner that Antonsen can attack there.
Or forehand net.
This one coming here.
Yeah.
Now this shot here is actually quite. Oh, that's too ambitious. Just a straight reply would have been good.
Oh, that's careless.
Yeah. It was a lucky point for Toma Popov, in my opinion. I think we heard Antonsen talk in the first game about being a little bit too... or maybe we didn't. Maybe it was just my thought that it was a little bit too passive from the back. Now, Toma Popov is playing with the drift here, so he can put a little bit extra pace in those flat shots.
Oh, my goodness.
And they will arrive quicker on Antonsen's side. Of course, he must make sure that they don't go long, but if you have a hard, flat shot to the middle, then it should be no problem. And that could cause some problems for Antonsen. He doesn't have so much time to decide what he wants to do, put deceptions on and so on.
Well, that was an extraordinary shot from Popov. Oh, dear, another error from Antonsen.
Service over. 6-9.
And I think I took the top of the tape. It was difficult.
Yeah. Well, Danish players have won 35 of the previous 72 men's singles titles at the Denmark Open. That's very nearly 50%.
It is.
10-6.
Well, they haven't had a player in the men's singles final for 4 years. Since Victor Axelsen won the title in 2021. Yeah, he's not really committed on that follow-up, is he?
Exactly.
Popov. Yeah, that's a good spot by you, Steen.
Han går meget mere på det tætte net på den her side end trykne.
Slightly tentative. So it's 11-6 at the mid-game interval in favour of Anders Antonsen.
Spiller nettet, får ham drejet en lille smule eller maskering på, så han ikke bare får krøllet med det samme. Han tør heller ikke, de der tryk, de er ikke lige så farlige her, fordi han tør ikke skyde lige så hårdt til dem, så du kan godt komme ind og bryde dem. Okay? Han bruger næsten ikke bagbanen noget farligt nu. Når du spiller ind i banen, nej, præcis. Så når han er i de trukne, så langt frem og klar med catcher.
Дръж го в игра. Той в момента прави много грешки. Просто дръж в разиграва, нищо повече. Филет ти върви. Спинили си мрежата.
Защото всеки път съм го довършава.
Колкото пъти играе мете спин, толкова пъти спечели. То няма едно спечелено за игра на мрежата. Контролирай се. Спокойно, контролирай се. Контролирай се. Давай. Спокойно.
So 11-6, the umpire calls for play to resume. I don't think it looked a happy family there. I'm not sure that Toma Jr. and Toma Senior Popov were on the same page.
No, but I'm actually... I've discussed this with Toma Jr. They're just very, very intense. And in many ways, that's right when you know each other so well. Well, you can't really go into political politeness or a discussion group. We've got to figure out what's working. And if we disagree, then we need to know it immediately. That's well played.
But that can be said of any coach-player relationship, can't it?
Yeah, but if you're not a long-time coach-player relationship, then it can be more difficult. Then you might start to think, what on earth is he or she thinking or meaning by this?
Antonsen was expecting the drop shot there.
Yeah, they discussed that Popov hadn't played it clear from the back court. In the early stages of this second game, everything goes to the front court, so Antonsen is taking a step forward. He looks a little bit tired in that rally, Toma Popov.
Yeah, didn't he? Two finals this year for Popov. Spain Masters and the European Championships. In fact, he hasn't won a title since the Orléans Masters, which back in 2022 was a 100 event.
And until the Spain Masters, he hadn't lost a final as a senior.
That's right. 12 consecutive final wins in senior international badminton. That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah. Good play.
Yeah.
Service over. 13-8. Play on.
Boy, that's a fantastic defensive play by Antonsen. That landed so close to the net. That's a good angle we get it from. Look at that.
Yeah, it's fabulous. But there's your point again about Popov going to the forehand.
Yeah.
Here, line judge.
So if I were Popov, I would make sure that I was in good balance when
Thank you.
he's attacking.
Toma, can you show?
He's in good balance when he's attacking. I'm always in good balance here on my chair.
Okay.
So that he can follow up, because he's not killing it at the moment.
Yes. Line judge.
And one of the things the Danes discussed was also that Popov was more, they felt he was more keen on playing these spinning net shots on this side of the court here than pushing to the back, to the rear court. Obviously, because it's more difficult for him to push it to the rear court here because of the drift.
14-8.
And if you know that, then you can play it a little bit longer into the court towards the first service line and make that spin very difficult, so you can just play it over your opponent all the time.
Oh, it's way in. The thing is the players actually sort of determine whether the shuttle is going to be in or out very much by the way it comes off the opponent's racket.
Yeah.
And when it slows because of the drift, that's where the misjudgment comes in.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's what you can do on this side. When you're a little bit under pressure, you can actually play the back court of your opponent, which might be difficult in other circumstances to get the right length on when you're under pressure. Antonsen is controlling. That's a fantastic shot.
68.
Antonsen got to choose ends, didn't he?
He got to choose ends, yeah, that's right.
Another one lands in.
Yeah.
17.
I don't think we're going to see a wholehearted attempt from Toma Popov to get back in this second game here. He realizes that it's too difficult.
18-8.
The physiotherapist who sits next to Toma Popov Sr. there on the French coaching bench.
Yeah, he's really not interested now, is he, Popov?
No.
8. Game point opportunities on a run of 8 straight points. The number 2 seed, Anders Antonsen, on the verge of sending this to a deciding game. Would you?
That was going for the YouTube rally.
Somebody's got a flashlight on behind the court. It's gone wide as well.
10-20.
Yeah. Now it was turned off.
Oh, how extraordinary.
11-20.
We've got our coaching.
All he needs
ready.
to do is to play a high serve, then we're home safe. They've got it now on the coaching chairs. Well, it's not so easy.
So a challenge on this one.
And Toma is signaling to his father that it was in.
Yeah. So 21-11 in the end in favour of Anders Antonsen. It's one game all. 45 minutes into the match. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
Det har været godt i den periode, der kommer tilbage der i første sæt. Jeg har meget blød arm. Så nede bagfra. Når han laver de der lokkeshots, så skærer jeg. Når jeg kommer frem, så spiller jeg tæt til nettet. Så spiller han igen, så får han den anden tur ned. Det er ikke noget, det bliver ude fra. Så op og skærer den først. Så jeg får en bedre en til nummer 2.
Benhårdt arbejde herovre fra. Vær klar på, at der kommer mere fart fra hans catcher fra forbanen ned mod de dybe hjørner, end der gjorde her før, ikke? Ja, helt klar i servesituationen. Stadigvæk det der med lige at dreje ham en lille smule, få nogle vinkler på. Okay? Du heller ikke være bange for, når du får løftet og angreb. Hvis det sidder fint, så kan du følge op på den næste og flytte ham på den.
Jeg synes på den side der havde jeg ikke tur i trappet, men også fordi han spiller så flade bolde, ikke?
Men så bare slå den for at komme frem på forbanen og kunne flytte ham bagefter.
Det synes jeg. Jeg synes bare, at jeg skal op og slice og have en bløde arm.
Hvad hvis du kommer højt på den, kan vi så ikke godt trykke ham lidt ned i banen og så være klar på den næste, hvis han spiller den for kort, hvis du er i balance og ovenpå?
Altså, men op på forbanen?
Ja.
Jo, men jeg synes sgu hellere bare, at jeg skal spille den blødt lidt ned over netkanten, og så stå klar med catcheren.
Ja.
Så kommer han til at dumme sig op i min catcher.
Yes.
Især den der ude langt hans baghånd.
Ja. Men virkelig være klar i benene på den her side med, at han ligger og laver de der tryk ned i hjørnerne, ikke? Okay?
Så varierer sav med det samme.
Ja. Kom så.
Да си горе ракетата и да го видиш играта отпред. Чуйте, това е важното. Той да си готов, не се дърпаш назад, да не ти фане мрежа. Внимай в момента, в който ти избута закъснял, те чаква отпред. Веднага или назад. Веднага или назад. И това е. Концентри се във всяка една точка, във всяка да бъдеш готов с краката, да бутнеш краката или напред, или назад. Няма значение къде. Чуйте. Изпробвай си хубаво ръката на филето, използвай мрежата и като виж, че е там, пуф, вака на задна линия. Чуйте.
So here we go, third and deciding game. Anders Antonsen storming back in that second game, taking it 21-11 after Toma Junior Popov have taken the first to 14. Everything to play for in this deciding game. That's a lovely neck shot from Antonsen. So, a quick summary of the coaching from Kasper Antonsen.
He needed to be really ready in the legs, Anders Antonsen, to cover for these flat pushes to the rear court of Antonsen that they expect that Toma Popov is going to utilize again. And Anders said that he was going to vary his services from the go here, and still want to sort of block it in front of Toma Popov if the option is there.
Did well to control that, Antonsen.
Yeah, two good points for the Dane here. First a net shot, and then finding the line here.
Brilliant.
On the line.
That is fabulous smash.
Service over. 1, 2.
Yeah. It can be even more dangerous if a lot of the arm power is taken off that shot there. So it's just the racket that actually does the smash. Then it will be very, very steep and hard to judge the placement of. That's a good one from Antonsen.
Look how he was waiting at the net, Steve. Antonsen. Oh, it was like a doubles player, a front court doubles player. Here it is. Watch his move. Oh, we can't quite see it. That's a pity.
Unlike the first game, except from after the interval in the first game, where Antonsen scored 4 or 5 points, then he's in control here from the go of the third game. Quick on that one again. If I were Popov, I would just play high to the back line all the time. I mean, Antonsen is not very dangerous from there. Look at that. That's the corner.
Missed it. Well, he raced to a 5-1 lead. In the second game, did Antonsen. Same again here in the decider.
Yeah, and it's super important mentally when you know that you're playing well on the opposite side. Then you get extra belief that it can be done.
1.
And of course, the opposite goes for Toma Popov, who has to come back.
Oh, net cord followed by a net cord. Well left in the end.
Service over.
It was interesting also in the interval. Antonsen, they're both Antonsen. So Anders said that he felt that his timing in his smashes was a bit off on this side here in the first game, and that's what we have to remember. It's the first match of the tournament for these two.
Yeah. Now, why?
You have to be ready.
He's moving towards it. He should stand completely still. Wow, he's standing far back, Toma Popov. Antonsen's not going to play the back line from the backcourt, I suppose.
Oh, that's loose.
That's well played. even though I thought he was standing a bit far back. Wide.
Do you think there's any sideways drift?
6-3.
That's a good question. I haven't really given it a thought.
No, I think we've both been very focused on the lengthways drift, which is significant.
Good shot.
That's nice.
7-3.
Not even a half smash.
I was going to say whether you call it a half smash or a fast drop. Either way, it was played to perfection. Look at
It
that.
was much more efficient with the placement than the power. Good defense. Oh, that's wide.
Well, he wants the court mopped.
Service over.
I think he also wants a breather.
4-7.
Antonsen. Yeah, he's taking on board some big gulps of air there, Antonsen. Yeah, thought that was going to go wide of the mark.
Yeah.
It's clearly in.
8-4.
Nice.
Service over. 5-8.
Good play.
Service over. 9-5.
Seemed to be a little bit surprised about that.
Anders,
This one,
Toma, be ready.
Antonsen, didn't seem fully committed on that attempted kill.
No, I think he was ready to play on. I don't think he expected to get an opportunity that big. Antonsen is winning everything on the front court.
Yeah.
Clearly having the upper hand on the front court.
5.
And soon, Toma Popov will not be able to put pressure on the rear court anymore. So really dire straits at the moment for the Frenchman.
And that's well wide, and Antonsen jogs off to the pit box to pick up his racket back before the change of ends, and he's got a very healthy 6-point advantage.
Hellere spille en tand for offensivt, end spille en tand for defensivt.
Præcis. Vi skal have bid i slagene herovre fra, ikke? Tempo på. Vi skal ikke spille defensivt. Hans go-to, det bliver formentlig at gå efter den tætte spin og angreb. Så vi skal spille bagbanen, ligesom det gjorde super godt i andet sæt, men med fart i, og hvor vi drejer ham. Ikke? Vi skal ikke spille blødt ind til nettet for meget, hvor han bare kan få spindet. Og hvis han gør, skal vi simpelthen kan komme hurtigt op og spille den nedover.
20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Skær først, og så slå bag.
Точно ти ги сваля леко, без скорост да може да те наведе и ти ги ринеш тук отдолу, нямаш инициативата на перата. Играеш добре, просто разконцентрираш се, нищо не прави. Дръж го в разиграване, той не може да ходи. Дръж го в разиграване. Спокойно, дръж го в разиграване, играй на мрежата, спин директен. Ще му направиш само филета, тренираш го всеки ден това. Давай.
Not a lot of eye contact between father and son there.
Oh, that's, I think, not uncommon. Something about direct spin, I suppose. We got that recorded, that little snippet of the coaching from junior to senior to junior.
What about older brother to younger brother?
Yeah, they agreed that it was much better to be a little bit too offensive-minded than too passive, risk going too passive.
7-11.
And still wanting to put pressure on the backcourt. Move Toma Popov between the front court and the back court. If there's a chance of attacking, then slice the first one a little bit, make it stop in front of Popov, and then perhaps hit the next one. That wasn't a slice at all. That was a full power, well-placed cross smash.
Play.
Oy, oy, oy.
Service over.
Right now, that's the biggest enemy. That's Antonsen getting ahead of himself.
Anas.
Yes, I can see that, especially as, you know, he, by his own standards, perhaps had a bit of a disappointing Olympic Games, didn't he? As though most players would be pretty happy with a quarter-final.
Yeah, he wasn't.
But he wasn't.
No.
No, exactly. And since the Olympics, he's had 2 quarter-finals. That's it.
Yeah. It would mean a lot for him to do well here. Had coaching issues needed to solve and played without a coach for some tournaments, a couple of tournaments. Passive play by Antonsen, but also well taking advantage of by Toma Popov. Here he took that little step forward. That's odd that he takes it on this side of the court, but not the other one.
Anas, come, please.
Yeah, well, the umpire's not happy.
It's the last time. Don't walk around.
Yeah, for the last time. Well, how many times does she want him?
Yeah, and she started out really well in the first game by calling both players to the umpire chair and saying, not delay the game, stand it in. But if this gets really close,
challenges called in.
it could be on its way to get really close. Then she's going to be challenged because both these two players here, they know how to extend the breaks.
Yeah. Plum on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So just 2 points in it now.
11-13.
6 of the 8 points since the change of ends.
What was the score at the change of end?
11-5.
Wow.
Oh.
Service over. 14-11.
That could be costly.
Yeah, it could. It could. It was a very upright standing position he had for that shot, Toma Popov.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a challenge here from Popov.
Challenge is called in.
Well, he's had one challenge in each of the 3 games now. In the first 2 games, he was wrong. Popov. I think he might be right here.
It was close, no doubt about it, and it's a super important situation.
Yeah, he is right.
Correction out.
Was wide.
Service over. 12-14. Tom on court. Play.
But that's what he said, Antonsen, in the interval, rather a little bit too aggressive than the opposite.
Toma didn't play one shot to the back of the court.
No,
not one.
exactly. And that's what you can do even though you're a little bit pressured. I mentioned earlier that you get a little bit of help by the drift, especially the crosses are efficient.
Play.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think his ankle actually went in.
No, it was the heel that sort of slipped forward.
He just seemed to miss a step.
It was like his leg got 5 centimeters too short suddenly.
Oh, he sort of crossed his right leg over towards his left leg as he ran forward. He just lost his balance.
Thank you, line judges.
That is extraordinary.
Thank you.
Well, what was it you said? That if it got close, and it is close, there's only 2 points in it,
Yeah.
the players would be testing the amount of time in between points.
Yeah.
Play.
Opportunity, because I don't think the lift from Popov was particularly deep. No, there it is. Look at his feet. He's in front of the double service line.
Oi. Oi, that was a little bit high.
Unbelievable.
Service over.
Can you believe it?
14-16.
Now, who was he saying be quiet to? Was it his brother? No.
No.
Toma on court.
Magnificent defence, it has to be said, but that is just a shocker. Too big a swing.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it to be coming back.
He's hanging in there, Toma Popov. That's well done by him. And
14.
the closer it gets, the more valuable the power smash has become. But
Which is favoured by Popov.
yeah, exactly.
He's got the bigger smash of the two.
Service over.
17-40. Good flick serve. Again,
18.
Popov not really committed when he had the opportunity at the front of the court. Good rally, important rally too. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. And he pushes that one wide. And now the number 2 seed, 2 points away from a place in the second round.
Towel.
40 shots. Longest rally of this deciding game, but 10 shots shy of the longest rally of the match, which was in the opening game.
Yeah. It seems that the longer the rally goes on, the slower the shuttle flies.
14.
Good play.
So match point opportunities for the former champion Antonsen. Has done it. 21-14 in the deciding game, having to come from a game deficit. But Antonsen survives the scare and is safely through in 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Match won by Antonsen. 14-21, 21-11, 21-14.
Umpire just confirming the scoreline there. And as with the European Championship final, it is Antonsen who comes through. 14-21, 21-11, 21-14 in the deciding game in a match time that's been rounded up to 1 hour and 13 minutes. Welcome back to Odense and day 2 at the Danish Open, the Denmark Open. We turn our attention to mixed doubles now, and the brand new pair